So hello, welcome to yet another live conducted by THiNC Institute of Design. So in this session, we will be discussing the most important 30 current affairs questions of 2022. So I think you guys already know that current affairs is one of the most important topic that you guys need to be well updated, since it can be asked both architecture as well as design entrance exams. And right now, we are just mainly focusing on design exams. So today, our beloved faculty, Akhil sir, is there with us, and he will be discussing the 30 most important current affairs questions of 2022. So I like to hand over this session to Akhil. So Akhil sir, am I audible?
Yeah, I am audible.
Okay,
sir. So I think we can start the session without much delay. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, all right. So without much delay, I think we can start the session. So today is December 31st. I hope you're all enjoying a happy weekend, happy day, and happy day is also going to end. Month is also going to end, and obviously the year is also going to end. So we are moving on to a new year and with new hopes. I hope the next new year you all will be placed in the top institutions in our country. So this is actually a very particular day because December 31st means we are actually leaving all the things which have happened in the past 1 year, and obviously we are moving on to a next year, right? So obviously many events have happened in this 1 year. So we'll be looking at those events in the last quarter of the 2022. So we have taken the most important 30 current affairs from the last quarter. We've already done sessions before sessions 40 current affairs, 30 current affairs, and we have already done. So with this session, we'll be almost completing the current affairs topic. Obviously, we'll be having more add-on sessions will also be there. So this is one area which, as Vinjit said, this is one of the most important area from where questions can actually be asked. Okay. All right. So before moving on to the session, I wish you all a happy advanced New Year. So with that note, we'll be moving on to the first question. So I'll be giving you 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds to answer the questions. You can just answer the questions in the chat box. Question can be answered like if first question means if you think the answer is A means you can answer it like 1A. The second question means 2B. If you think B is answer means 2B, like that way you can answer. All right, so without much delay, we are moving on to the question. First question. What is the theme of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? A is corruption-free India for a developed nation. B is elimination of corruption. C, embodiment of honesty. D is ethics and values. So these are the options. What is the theme of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? I'm expecting some before answering, just make sure that you are watching the live session, because if your YouTube slider is not dragged to the end, means you will be seeing the session with some delay. Okay, so it won't be live. Whatever I'm saying, it will be having some delay. So make sure that you're dragging it to the end. Okay. All right. So what is the theme of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? Expecting some answers in the chat box. Answer is A, corruption-free India for a developed nation. Corruption-free India for a developed nation. So we observed it recently only. It was on the birthday of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, 31st of October, and it was one week celebration till 6th November 2022. Okay, so these kind of days, these kind of observations are very important. So make sure that you're not missing. For example, Environment Day observation is there. June 6th onwards, we have Environment. World Wildlife Week is there. December, we have Mountain Day. Like that way, many days are also there. So make sure you're not missing those days, important days, and those kind of observations. Okay. Okay. So this was observed by CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. Okay. All right. Next one from Sports. You all might have been observed all these things. So, which racing driver won the Mexico Grand Prix title? Which racing driver won the Mexico Grand Prix title? Option A, Lewis Hamilton. Option B, Sergio Perez. Option C, Max Verstappen. Option D, Charles Leclerc. Okay, answers. All right, we have answers. Sundaran Mohan, 2C. Okay, 2C is Max Verstappen. Any other answers? Okay, the correct answer is Max Verstappen. Okay, so you all might be knowing Formula One Championship. That's a most prestigious event regarding the sports car racing in the world. Okay, so in that many Grand Prix out there, and one among the important Grand Prix is Mexico Grand Prix, British Grand Prix, Indian Grand Prix. All these things are there. So Max Verstappen has won the Mexico Grand Prix title. Verstappen is also having one record is also there. He has actually surpassed 20 in the 20 races he has actually won, surpassing the record of Michael Schumacher. Okay, so that's also there. All right, next question. Chenab Whitewater Rafting Festival was organized in which state or union territory? Chenab Whitewater Rafting Festival was organized in which state or union territory? Option is Jammu Kashmir, option B Telangana, option C Arunachal Pradesh, option D Uttarakhand. These are the options. Jammu Kashmir, Telangana, Arunachal Pradesh, or Uttarakhand. Do we have answers? Okay, so the correct answer is Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir, it's a kind of an easy guess. You might have heard about Chenab River. Chenab is actually a very important river in Jammu Kashmir. It's a tributary of the Indus River. Okay, so like that you can easily guess Jammu Kashmir, somewhere in the north only. Okay, so answer is Jammu Kashmir. It's celebrated in the Doda district of Jammu Kashmir. Okay. All right. Naveen has said 3A. Vampire has said 3A. Okay. All right. Correct answer. Next one. What is the motto of International Open Access Week? What is the motto of International Open Access Week in 2022? Option A, open for climate justice. Option B, open access mandates. Option C, open access publishing. Option D, diamond open access. So these are the options. Any answers? 4C. Okay. Are they saying 4C? Open access publishing. That is 4C. Okay. Any other answers? Again, this is also important. This is also important regarding it's a kind of an observation. So correct answer is option A. Open for climate justice. Open for climate justice. Open access means what? Open access means publishing the reports and all those kind of things, papers and all free of cost online. So that is called Open Access Week. Okay. So one of the largest open access publishers in India is CSIR, Council for Scientific Indian Research. Okay. So that is Open Access Week. Okay. All right. Next one. Which state is the host of Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo 2022? Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo 2022. Urban mobility is kind of a very important hot topic these days in architecture, and it's a very hot topic because these metro stations are coming, more highways are coming. So like that way, urban mobility is kind of a hot topic these days. So that's why they have conducted a expo. Option A Tamil Nadu, option B Kerala, option C Karnataka, option D Maharashtra. Do we have the answers? Sweet vlog by Aradhya is saying hi. Hi Aradhya. All right, so correct answer is Kerala. Kerala is the correct answer. It was conducted in Kochi. Okay, it was the 15th Urban Mobility India Conference. 15th Urban Mobility India Conference. Okay. All right, next one. Who is known as the Steel Man of India? Who is known as the Steel Man of India? Option A, O.P. Jindal. Option B, Jamshedji Irani. Option C, Jamshedji Tata. Option D, Lakshmi Mittal. All the personalities in the options, they are associated with the steel industry. Okay, so one person is known as the Steel Man of India. Okay. I'm sorry. Answer is David is saying 6C. Okay. Himanshu Vlog is saying 6D. All right. C is Jamshedji Tata. D is Lakshmi Mittal. Metal industry and Tata. Okay. Any other answers? Sundaran is saying 6B. Okay. 6B is Jamshedji Irani. Okay. So the correct answer is Jamshedji Irani. Jamshedji Irani, he's a very important personality regarding steel. He recently passed away. 2020, he recently passed away. Okay, so he was a managing director of Tata Steel. And he only made Tata Steel to its sites. Okay, so that's why he's called Steel Man of India. Steel Man. He was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award by the central government for contributions in the metallurgical industry. Okay, so that's regarding Jamshedji Irani. Okay, Madhumita saying C. Vampire saying C. Okay. All right. Next question. Lovlina Bagohin and Saveti Bora, who were seen in the news, plays which sports? Which sports? Option A, boxing. Option B, tennis. Option C, table tennis. Option D, badminton. So, is the correct option? Boxing, tennis, table tennis, badminton. Any answers? Correct answer is no answers. All right, it's a very easy question actually. Boxing. It was in the news. It was in the news recently. Boxing. Okay. So they actually won the medals in the Asian Boxing Championship. Asian Boxing Championship. They actually won the medals, gold medals. Okay. So that's why they were in the news. All right. Which state is the host of the 53rd edition of International Film Festival of India, IFFI? International Film Festival of India. Which state is the host of 53rd edition of International Film Festival of India? Recently only it got concluded. Any idea? The Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award and all is given in this particular edition only. Okay. Do we have answers? Mirror Infinix is saying A. Okay. A is West Bengal. Any other options? Any other answers? Answer is Goa. Answer is Goa. Goa is where IFFI, International Film Festival of India, is actually being celebrated in Goa. Okay. So one more important thing which was announced in this IFFI is the Creative Minds of India program, Creative Minds of Tomorrow program. That is to actually promote the future directors, future technicians in the film industry. So that was also announced by the government during this particular film festival. Okay. All right. Next one. Phrygian caps, which was announced recently, is the mascot of which event? Phrygian caps. Paris 2024 Olympics, Los Angeles 2028 Olympics, 2026 Winter Olympics, 2030 Winter Olympics. Okay. Achal is saying B. Any other answers? It is Paris 2024 Olympics. Both the Olympics and Paralympics, both events. This will be the mascot. Okay. It was actually won by Marianne. Marianne is actually said to be the idol of the French Republic. You might have seen the very famous image regarding the French Revolution, with the tricolor. Marianne holding the tricolor. So Marianne is actually wearing this cap, Phrygian cap. So that's actually the mascot of Paris 2024 Olympics. Okay. Himanshu vlog is saying B. Parameshwar is saying B. Okay. So correct answer is A actually. Paris 2024 Olympics. Okay. Recently only this Olympics and all is concluded. So make sure you're not missing these questions from the sports. Questions from sports can be asked. There is more chance of asking those questions. Okay. All right. Next one. Who is the first Indian to be chosen to the International Table Tennis Federation Athletes Commission, ITTF? A. Sharat Kamal, B. Manika Batra, C. Satyam Gnanasekaran, and D. Sudhirtha Mukherjee. Okay. Answers? Answer is A. Sharat Kamal. Achanta Sharat Kamal. He was a very famous Indian tennis player. Okay. So he was chosen as the first Indian to be chosen to the International Table Tennis Federation Athletes Commission. Okay. All right. Next one. Sorry. Next one. Who was honored with Indian Film Personality of the Year 2022? Indian Film Personality of the Year 2022. A. Amitabh Bachchan, B. Chiranjeevi, C. Kamal Hassan, D. Mohanlal. So who was honored with the Film Personality Award? A. Amitabh Bachchan, B. Chiranjeevi, C. Kamal Hassan, D. Mohanlal. Okay. Any answers? Very famous South Indian superstar. Chiranjeevi, Telugu superstar Chiranjeevi was chosen for the award. Okay. Right. Next question. Which is the first Indian table tennis player to win a medal in ITTF 82 Asian Cup? Again, we have, it's from table tennis. Okay. Sharad Kamal, Manika Batra, Srija Akula, Satyan Gnanasekara. Which one is the correct option? Answers? Manika Batra. Manika Batra is a correct option. Okay. All right. So ITTF means International Table Tennis Federation. ATTU means it's an Asian tournament. Asian tournament. So that is Asian Cup. Okay. It was held in Bangkok recently. Next one. Which state is the host of International Lusophone Festival? International Lusophone Festival is hosted by which state? Option A, Maharashtra. Option B, Goa. Option C, Gujarat. Option D, Assam. So which state is actually the host of this event? Lusophone Festival, Goa. Okay, so B, Goa is the correct option. It was organized by Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of External Affairs in India. Lusophones are people who are actually the Portuguese descendant, or they have Portuguese as one language. One of the important languages which they speak is Portuguese. So they are called Lusophones. It was organized by Ministry of External Affairs. Okay. All right. So we are actually opening our new batches to new crash batches for your BR Kent BDS examination. So admissions are still open. We have more vacancies. The vacancies are actually limited. So make sure that you're joining now itself. If you're interested, make sure that you're joining now itself without much delay. You can contact us in the number 8086 111 480. Okay, so that's not 488. That's the number. So make sure that you're joining now itself. So the seats are vacant. So seats are limited. So make sure that you're joining now itself. Okay. All right. Next one. Stephanie Frappart, who was seen in the news, is associated with which game? Stephanie Frappart, who was seen in the news, is associated with which game? Cricket, football, hockey, squash. Cricket, football, hockey, squash. Okay. So the correct option is football. Football is the correct option. She was the first woman to be the referee of the World Cup, FIFA World Cup. It's recently concluded in Qatar. Okay, Argentina lifted the cup. Okay. So regarding FIFA, also make sure that you are not missing those details. For example, who won the World Cup? Argentina won the World Cup. Who was the runner? France was the runner. Last third and fourth questions also. Make sure you're noting. Okay. All right. So make sure to note this name also. Stephanie Frappart. Next one. The Guinness World Record for fastest time to travel to all metro stations in the city was created in which metro network? A, Kochi Metro. B, Delhi Metro. C, Mumbai Metro. D, Kolkata Metro. Okay, so these are the options. Answer is Delhi Metro. Delhi Metro. Praful Singh was a Delhi Metro employee. He got the record for traveling the fastest time to travel to all the metro stations in the city. Delhi Metro is having 254 stations. 254 stations. He traveled all the stations in just 16 hours. 16 hours. So that was a Guinness World Record. Okay. Next one. Sergeant Prakash and Vedant Madhav, who were seen in the news, was associated with which sports? Option A, cricket. Option B, swimming. Option C, tennis. Option D, squash. Okay. So A, cricket. B, swimming. C, tennis. D, squash. Correct option, swimming. Okay, swimming. Sergeant Prakash and Vedant Madhavan, they were Indian swimmers. Okay, all right. So they won the recently in the Copenhagen, the games which were conducted in Copenhagen. They actually won the gold medal also. Sergeant Prakash and Vedant Madhavan. Okay, all right. I hope you are enjoying this content. We'll be coming up with more such sessions also. So make sure that you are hitting the like button if you like the content. Make sure you're subscribing to our channel if you really want to be part of more such sessions. So that will be an appreciation for us to organize more events like this also. Okay. All right. Moving on to next question. Mugger, which was seen in the news, is the name of which species? Mugger. Option A, snake. Option B, crocodile. Option C, turtle. And option D, gecko. Mugger. Mugger is crocodile. Mugger is actually a marsh crocodile. Marsh crocodile means it will be freshwater crocodile. Okay, so it was in the news regarding the conservation and all. It was recently in the news. Okay. All right, next one. Who was the highest paid athlete in the world as per Forbes list of 2022? Forbes usually used to option A Lionel Messi, option B Virat Kohli, option C LeBron James, option D Cristiano Ronaldo. Forbes usually used to release this kind of world's list richest people, world's richest sportsman, world's richest actors, and all the lists Forbes used to publish. Okay, so correct option Lionel Messi. Okay, the Argentinian captain. Who recently lifted the World Cup. Okay, Lionel Messi is the correct answer. Just behind Lionel Messi, we have LeBron James. LeBron James is a basketball player, and Cristiano Ronaldo, okay, from Portugal. Okay, all right, next one. Mami Khan, the first folk artist from India to walk the Cannes red carpet, is from which state? Option A Madhya Pradesh, option B Odisha, option C Rajasthan, option D Punjab. Okay, correct answer is Mami Khan. Mami Khan is from Rajasthan. Mami Khan is a folk singer from Rajasthan. He actually walked in the red carpet in the Cannes Film Festival. Anurag Thakur, many important celebrities were also there. Nawazuddin Siddiqui was many important celebrities were there. So he was folk singer from Rajasthan. That was the significance. Okay. Next one. Which of the following is the focus country of the 17th Mumbai International Film Festival? 17th Mumbai International Film Festival. Option A Bhutan, option B Sri Lanka, option C Bangladesh, option D Nepal. Okay, so the correct option is Bangladesh. Bangladesh was the focus country. Focus country means the films from that country will be featured. Themes will be of that country, like that. It will be the focus country. Okay, so that is from 17th Mumbai International Film Festival. Focus country is Bangladesh. Okay. Next one. Which tennis player, none of the big three, became the world #1 men's player in ATP rankings? Which tennis player, none of the big three, became the world #1 men's player in ATP rankings? Option A Daniel Medvedev, Alexander Zverev, Carlos Alcaraz, and Andy Murray. Correct answer is Daniel Medvedev. What is called big three in India? What is called big three? Big three, usually the title will be with the big three only. Djokovic will be there. Djokovic is there, Rafael Nadal is there, and Roger Federer is there. Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer. So these were called the big three. Usually the titles will be rotating around these big three only. So Daniel Medvedev is out of the big three. So that was a question. Okay. All right. Nadal recently announced that he is going to retire from the tennis, professional tennis. He recently announced. Okay. All right. Second one. 22nd. Which Indian sports person clinches the men's javelin throw gold at 2022 Kotane Games? Option A Harikrishna, option B Neeraj Chopra, option C Mariyappan Thangavelu, option D Avani Lekhara. So these are the options. 2022 Kotane Games. Who won? Neeraj Chopra. Neeraj Chopra, Indian javelin throw player. He actually won the gold in 2020 Olympics also. Tokyo Olympics also he actually won the gold. So that is regarding Neeraj Chopra. Neeraj Chopra won the Indian sportsman who clinched the men's javelin throw gold at 2022 Kotane Games. Okay, it's actually Kotane Games is a world athletic. It's a continental too, involving different continents, mostly Europe. So it is actually Neeraj Chopra is a correct answer. Next one, 23. Roger Federer, the veteran tennis player, represents which country? A France, B Switzerland, C Serbia, D Italy. You might be knowing. It's a very simple question. Switzerland. Switzerland is the correct option. Okay, so I already told that Roger Federer is actually going to retire from the professional tennis. So questions from tennis, Roger Federer and all can be asked. Okay, so how many Grand Slams he has won? He has won 20 Grand Slams. 20 Grand Slams in 24 years of his career. He has won 20 Grand Slams. Okay, and the last was at the age of in 2018 at the age of 36. He was the oldest player to win that title. Okay, so that's regarding Roger Federer. Next one. Parsi New Year named Navroz is celebrated in which month? Parsi New Year. Parsi is a community in India, like Sikh, Buddhism, Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, and all. Parsi is also a community in India. They were actually the descendants from Iran. Okay, so Parsi New Year named Navroz is celebrated in which month? June, August, September, November. June, August, September, November. Correct answer is August. Okay, August. It's actually the New Year of Parsi community. Okay. Next one. When is the World Photography Day celebrated? August 15th, August 19th, August 20th, August 22nd. Okay, World Photography Day celebrated on August 19th. August 19th. That is actually to commemorate the day when France acquired the patent of the process of photography. Okay, so to commemorate that only, they're actually celebrating it on August 19th. Okay. Next one. Which country has been hit by the tropical cyclone Ma-on? Which country has been hit by the tropical cyclone Ma-on? Option A, China. Option B, Japan. Option C, Philippines. Option D, Indonesia. Tropical cyclones. This is kind of a cyclone time also. October, November was kind of a cyclone time. Even in South India also, many cyclones actually. One important cyclone is Mandos. Mandos was one of the most important cyclone which hit that South India. When I was taking the last current affairs session, at that time the Mandos Fury was actually happening. Okay, so make sure that you are noting that name also. At that time also I told. Okay, so which state, which country? Philippines. Philippines is the country. Okay, on tropical cyclone. Next one. Which Indian state or union territory hosts the Hockey Men's World Cup 2023? Okay, New Delhi, B, Odisha, C, Maharashtra, D, Tamil Nadu. Which Indian state hosts the Hockey Men's World Cup 2023? Hockey Men's World Cup 2023. Answer is Odisha. Odisha is hosting the Men's World Cup 2023. Okay, it will be in the Kalinga Stadium. Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar and Birsa Munda Stadium in Rourkela. Okay, it will be next month. That is actually going to happen, January 2023, 2 years. Okay. All right, next one. Which country has the world's longest passenger train? World's longest passenger train belongs to which country? Option A, Japan. Option B, Russia. Option C, Switzerland. Option D, China. Japan, Russia, Switzerland, China. The correct option is Switzerland. Switzerland is the correct option. It's called the Alpine Cruise. It's not officially called the Alpine Cruise, but the title is there in front of the train. It's a normal passenger train only, but it's the world's longest passenger train. 100 coaches, 1,910 meters, and 4,550 seats. It's actually having. So that's actually the dimensions of the Alpine Cruise. It's going through the Alps, mountain Alps, Switzerland. Alps mountain is very famous, right? So it's a kind of a tourist destination also nowadays. Okay, so that is Switzerland. Which country has the world's longest passenger train? Switzerland. Next one. Which Indian batter has become the world's number one batter in 2020 international and also became the second Indian player to hold the top T20 batter ranking? A, Virat Kohli. B, Suryakumar Yadav. C, Rohit Sharma. D, MS Dhoni. Might be knowing the answer. B, Suryakumar Yadav, a very promising young talent. Suryakumar Yadav is the world's number one batter in T20 international. Okay, so you might have heard regarding Rishabh Pant. What happened to Rishabh Pant? He met with an accident yesterday. So that was also there in the news. Okay, so this is world's number one batter in T20 international, Suryakumar Yadav. Okay. All right, we are moving on to the last question. So again, if you really like this content, make sure that you're hitting that like button. And if you want more content like this, make sure that you're subscribing to our channel also. We'll be coming up with more such sessions because your exams are going to happen recently. So we'll be coming up with more such sessions regarding all the topics, current affairs, design, drawing, all the topics we'll be having. More interesting sessions we'll be having. Okay, so make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel. We are posting more detailed short videos on Instagram also. So make sure that you're checking that also. Okay. All right. Last question. The book titled The Paradise of Food has been awarded the JCB Prize for Literature 2022. It's authored by Khalid Javed, B, Madhuri Vijay, C, Benjamin, D, Arundhati Roy. Okay. These are the options. Khalid Javed, Madhuri Vijay, Benjamin, Arundhati Roy. Okay, so correct answer is Khalid Javed. Khalid Javed. He translated into it was translated into English from Urdu. Paradise Food. That's actually an Urdu book, but it was translated into English authored by Khalid Javed. Okay. All right, so that's the end of the session. So once again, reminding you regarding the new online and offline batches, we are actually going to start. The admissions are still open. We have limited number of vacancies, limited number of seats only. So if you're really interested to join the batches, it will be really a value addition for your preparations. Also, we'll be providing you precise content regarding all the materials in the limited time. So make sure that you are joining your courses also. If you are really interested, you can contact this number 8086 111 480 8086 111 480. So in that you'll be getting the details regarding the course. Okay. All right. So I hope the session was useful for you. We have discussed the most important 30 questions. We have taken different areas actually. It's not just questions alone. We have taken different areas. For example, from the schools regarding the tennis, in that area itself, you will be getting a lot of questions. Possibly you'll be getting a lot of questions from that area also. Okay, so make sure that you are focusing on that area. For example, G20. G20 is a very important topic that we have discussed in the last class we have discussed. So make sure you are checking all this YouTube types. We have discussed when you're combining all those sessions, you'll be getting a good bunch of questions. Okay, so questions we are actually increasing the probability of guessing the questions which can be asked for your examination. Okay, all right. So once again, wishing you all a happy New Year, advance happy New Year. We are moving on to tomorrow. Today midnight we'll be moving on to the New Year, and I hope next New Year we'll see you all in the prestigious institutions across the country. So thank you so much. We'll be coming up with more such sessions. Thank you so much.